What are the prerequisites for filing a trust? A simple trust can be established through the use of an instrument. Number 1, all income must be distributed in its current state. Number 2, there is no need for the corpus, such as principal, to be distributed. Number 3, charitable contributions are not covered by the trust. Any trust not classified as simple is considered a complex trust. Number 1, a trust that is complex has the ability to accumulate income. Number 2, make a donation to charity. Number 3, give away money that isn't income. Any trust that is effective only if the grantor is the beneficiary is called a grantor trust. Federal tax purposes do not consider transactions between a grantor and their trust. The results are given to the grantor. For instance, the grantor is taxed for income that is attributed to the portion of a trust principal that is considered owned by the grantor. There is a lack of respect for the trust. Number 1, a trust is considered a grantor trust if the grantor has a reversionary interest that is above 5%. A reversionary trust is one that cannot be changed until the trustor dies or a set period of time has passed. Number 2, the owner of a trust is referred to as a grantor when income is distributed or accumulated without the consent or approval of any other party. The spouse of the grantor is granted permission. Number 3, income from a trust that can be used for the grantor's benefit is also subject to tax by the grantor. When income is used to support a dependent, it is seen as an application of income for the benefit of the grantor. The grantor is not taxed on the income that may be used for a dependent support if it is not used. Number 4, the trust property still belongs to the grantor or other owners with substantial interests who retain complete dominion and control. Its status as a legal entity for tax purposes differs from that of estates and non-grantor trusts. Number 5, the grantor trust is the type of trust that all revocable trusts are. Income beneficiaries and remainder beneficiaries are the two categories of trust beneficiaries. An income beneficiary has a stake in the income of the trust. The trust property will be held by a remainder beneficiary after an income interest expires. One person can hold positions as both an income beneficiary and a remainder beneficiary for the same trust. Estate and trust filing requirement. Estates and trusts are subject to distinct filing requirements. An estate is required to file a tax return if it has $600 or more of gross income, whereas a trust is required to file a return if it has either any taxable income or $600 or more of gross income. It is necessary for the trustee, executor, or administrator to file the return by the 15th day of the 4th month following the end of the entity's tax year. Form 1041 for the United States. The income tax return for estates and trusts is required to be used. An estate's gross income is defined as the income gained from property sales, not the total proceeds. Within 12 months after death, an estate can make any month ending within the tax year. The majority of trusts must adhere to a calendar tax year. The use of a fiscal tax year may be available for trusts that are tax-exempt and wholly charitable without taxation. A beneficiary's share of trust income is included in his or her return for the tax year in which the trust's tax year ends, without regard to when distributions are made. Any accounting method that is permissible can be used. The alternative minimum tax has no impact on trusts and estates. The determination is the same as that of individuals. Contact us. Telephone number 5168-223-100-6316-235-100. Email address support@infotaxsquare.com. Website infotaxsquare.com. Office address 2310 Hempstead Turnpike, Suite 3, East Meadow, New York 11554. Thank you and God bless you.